Mm-hmm. Oh man, salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Smash that like button. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. I see everybody coming in the building, man. Salute. Share the broadcast, y'all. Share the broadcast. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Share the broadcast. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all already know what it is. Peace. Okay. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. It's your boy E, or you, aka the Harlem Legend. Make sure y'all tap the screen twice if you in the vertical feed as you come in the building. Make sure y'all tapping with the poll in the chat. Yeah. I got a great show scheduled for y'all, man. Salute to everybody, man. Yo, look, the only way we're gonna go to the top, man, y'all gotta hit the like button. Y'all gotta tap the screen twice. And 3 dots at the top right. You heard? Hit the like button. That's the only way we're gonna
eat.
I'm just saying, y'all. Salute to everybody, man. Hit that like button.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at Kid Toes Jail. The nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side 050, the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
I gotta start here. Salute to everybody pulling up. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I gotta be real. Rest in peace to young Dolph. You heard? The verdict just came down. I know everybody's going crazy all over the internet with it. Everybody's everywhere, but we gotta say rest in peace to young Dolph. His family, it's like, I don't know. When you play that street game, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. You heard? And this man was killed over jealousy. I'm just being honest. He was killed over a rap beef. Yeah, these dudes is beefing over a rap beef. So that was nasty in itself. But straight drop. Just got found guilty. You heard? Rapper straight drop. He was trying to look. I wouldn't be surprised if they coming after Yo Gotti next. I'm just being honest. Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, has been found guilty, and rightfully so. Everybody got on the stand and testified against him. Even the main shooter testified against him. I don't know if he was just wishing on a star or wishing on a hope, but he definitely was done. He was done out here from the beginning. From the beginning of this trial, he was done. It's nasty work, y'all. Pay attention to this, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Listen to the verdict, man. And just look how young and dumb and dumbified and stupid he looked. I'm just being honest.
Was one of 3 people charged, but he's the only person on trial right now. The jury can find Johnson guilty or not guilty on 3 different charges. Number 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. 2, first-degree murder. And the 3rd, a convicted felon in possession of a firearm.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have your own.
Four person. If you would stand and read your verdict, please.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in count 2 of the indictment. And we, the jury, find the defendant guilty of convicted felon in possession of a firearm as charged in count 3 of the indictment.
Thank you. Juror number 1, is that your verdict? Juror number 34, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 35, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 14, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 17, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 27, is that your verdict?
It is, Your Honor.
Juror number 33, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 25, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 44, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 23, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 28, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for your time and attention to this matter this week. Our system of self-government would not work without your service and sacrifice that you've made. Thanks again for your time and attention. You are excused.
Sometimes it be the person that's the closest to you. You heard? Sometimes they be right in your entourage, right there chilling with you, smoking up your weed. You heard? Trying to get lit off your music with you. You heard? Like they be right there. All for 100,000 that they never got. That's nasty, y'all. I gotta be honest. We lost a millionaire for something that oh my God, you young motherfuckers, man. Like, if you can't get 100,000 this day and age, something is wrong, bro. Something's like completely wrong with the society we living in. It's just nasty work all the way around the board. If you couldn't get 100,000 as a grown man, he's standing there with all that money in his hand, but couldn't get. Your hate for Dolph was that serious, and it probably was because he was hanging around Dolph before he got with CMG, before he started doing all that. See what I'm saying? So it be the ones closest to you that be right that's watching everything you doing and hating. I expect everybody to be careful out here. Look, it was a guy that was on stage with him while he was performing. This is wild. Take heed to what's going on, y'all. Rest in peace to young Dolph once again. You heard? Now he can rest in peace. I guess it's like another guy, but he's the guy that actually, it's two other guys. One was a driver. One was not a driver. One was the one that picked him up after. So I think that's the brother. And then one is the Cornelius Smith. So I think they're going to really have like, it's going to be something like, you know, like, I guess he's probably going to get a deal or something because they saying trial. He should be at trial soon, but he's not going to trial. He told. Yeah, he told everything they needed to know. I'm just being honest. He hit the like button. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. I appreciate everybody in the building. Rest in peace to young Dolph once again. It is what it is, man. When you play this game, it is what it is. I gotta be honest. I want to talk about this, y'all. Right? Because y'all remember Family Matters, right? Yeah. Y'all remember Family Matters. Carl Winslow. You heard? I don't. Do y'all remember Carl Winslow? Well, I don't know if y'all know the guy Loose Cannon from the West Coast, but he did something that went viral. Matter of fact, let me just show y'all. Hit the like button. Salute.
Like I see, like when Diddy fucked Carl Winslow, we was at the party, and you know we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right?
Right.
I'm a goofy nigga. I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear a nigga just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing this bitch out?
Right.
Nigga, I kick in the door. Poof. Kick in the door. Nigga, I seen Carl Winslow put his
that's
head
the
up
father.
on
Ain't that the
6-0,
father
like,
from Family Matters?
Yeah.
No way.
The dad. The dad.
Oh, the dad.
The dad.
The dad.
I swear to God, dead homie, neighborhood crib. So when I seen that,
Man.
and then
So who was piping Carl? Diddy?
yeah, Diddy was.
What? That went viral, and especially during the Puffy era, because we all living in the Puffy era, right, y'all? Y'all all see what's going on. I gotta be honest. Some dudes chase clout and say anything for clout, and it's nasty. On 6-0, on Neighborhood, that's nasty work just to go viral, right? Because Carl Winslow responds finally. And this has been viral for quite some time, y'all. I gotta be honest. This has been viral for quite some time. But now Carl Winslow actually responds, and it's like, leave this old man alone, bro. Pay attention, y'all.
Hey, Mr. Bell Johnson, how you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Hey, do you have any response to this bizarre story that's circulating about you and Diddy? Some guy named Loose Cannon told this story about you and all.
I don't know that man. I've met him before. I wish him well, though.
What's your message to those who are talking about it and actually think? What's your message to them, Loose
Get a
Cannon?
life.
Yo, let's be honest, y'all. Like, how y'all feeling? Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. He kind of see Carl Winslow. He did something wrong. That now that I'm looking at it, because I've seen it beforehand, you know that. But now that I'm actually looking at it, I gotta be honest. He answered the question before it even got. Look. Pay attention, y'all. Look. Listen to Carl Winslow. What he say about Diddy? Listen, I mean, not be about Loose Cannon, but right away, he knew what interview it was because it went viral. Why hasn't he sued him? I'm just saying, if he's a celebrity, and I know a lawyer picked this up, right? I'm just being honest. Is he on them tapes? I don't know. Carl Winslow? Pay attention, y'all.
Hey, Mr. Bell Johnson, how you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Hey, do you have any response to this bizarre story that's circulating about you and Diddy? Some guy named Loose Cannon told this story about you and all.
I don't know that man. I've met him before. I wish him well, though.
What's your message to those who are talking about it and actually think? What's your message to them, Loose
Get
Cannon?
a life.
You see that, y'all? You see that? You see that? Like that ain't a little suspicion. You heard? Did I do that? Yeah, fact. You heard? Yo, shout out to John Ace in the building. I see the sis Cola James in the building too. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Cola James. Make sure y'all go subscribe to John Ace TV. I ain't gonna hold you. That was kind of quick, right? Like, I was like, yo, it was kind of fast. It was kind of fast. But Loose Cannon comes right back, which made me think he chasing clout, bro. He gotta be, man. Like, is this true or is this fake? Listen to what Loose Cannon says. Hit the like button. If you're in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice, share the broadcast. Salute.
Weedy! Carl Winslow! You talking about you never met me? You was bent over getting stroked. And you talking about wish me the best luck. Did you say that to Diddy?
I don't know. How y'all feeling about that? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. How do y'all feel about that? I'm kind of like, I don't know. Carl looking kind of old. You heard? Like, I don't know. Like, is he on them tapes? That's what I would like. Loose Cannon. Would he be around Diddy though? Like that dude? Like, is he famous enough to be around Diddy like that? You heard? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Dude hasn't sued him though. He hasn't sued him. But speaking of then to know, I gotta be honest. Suge Knight is back at it again. Yeah. He dropped shocking details, y'all. You heard? Yeah. You gotta hear this yourself. Yeah. In order to believe this, you gotta hear this yourself. It's so much coming out. It's just so much coming out at one time, man. Pay attention, y'all. Salute.
They used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They could take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg, they have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet. They ain't put enough work.
What? Come on, man. Hey, yo, look, I gotta be honest, y'all. I gotta take this down. I gotta be honest. This ain't the Suge Knight that I knew. He got to be bored in that set. I'm just being honest. I know he got a lot of time. Come on, man. Like, he's saying there's a ritual. You heard? There's a ritual. That's what he's saying. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Everybody hit the like button. Calm down. Rewind that. Pay attention, man. Listen to what he said, y'all.
They used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They used to take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg. They have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet. They ain't put enough work in. This is Hollywood. So everybody want to go act like they don't know what's going on.
Hold on a second,
but
Suge.
you just look. That's all you got to do.
I have never heard of anything like that. So if I haven't heard about it, just assume a lot of people haven't heard that before. But you think it's on video?
Let's stop for a second.
Go ahead, Suge.
They used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They used to take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg. They have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet.
What? I'm just being honest. What? East side of town, in the building. Salute to the whole Harlem in the building. I gotta be honest, y'all. Like, come on, man. This is not the Suge Knight that I knew. You heard? But that's what the Diddy clan is. Like, a lot of people putting out a lot of stuff, man. Oh, man, this is getting wild, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is getting wild, y'all, man. Like, we gotta be honest. QUAVO, 700,000 just for a flat. Like, I just gotta ask y'all, right? Because I got a poll up in the chat, right? And the reason why I had to throw white men in there, right? So the poll says this. See, it should be 138 likes. Why is it only 70 likes if we got 138 votes? Get the likes up. Y'all tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. You heard? Hit the like button, man. It's simple. Is there a secret society of black and white men the feds want to take down? And the reason why I say that, right? I want y'all to pay attention to this, right? It's so many people getting hit with these federal indictments, and it's New York. Like, you can't do nothing around these New York feds. Like, you better not even move wrong. I'm just being honest. But I always knew. Well, hold on. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim. Yo, what's going on, King, man? State your claim, homie. Did you? Yeah, I mean, would you take that? Do you actually believe that that's what's going on? I mean, Suge Knight said it. I mean, but why? You know, my thing is this, right? We living in the world of the internet, so that's why he's speaking out now. No. Yeah, he's saying it's a ritual. Where you calling from, homie? Salute, man. Salute to the whole Buffalo. Where you at? East or West Side? Salute to the whole East. Yeah. Salute to the East Side. That's the rough. It's rough over there. Yeah, just hit me after the show, brother. Salute, appreciate you. Yeah, get the likes up, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. That was it say Kevin Love. Salute. What else is this right here? I gotta be real though. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just sounds shaky baby to me. Yeah, it sounds shaky to me. You heard? Like, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people is doing what they gotta do. Oh, I must put this out there too. You heard? I gotta put this out there. QUAVO. It's like 2024. We gotta be honest, y'all. 2024 is like some of the dumbest rappers. You heard? Like I'm just saying, like rappers that they've done some of the most silliest things that I've seen in my whole life. Like 2024 has been that year. You heard? Oh, let me see the chat. Did y'all hear the caller calling in? Did y'all hear the caller? Oh, couldn't hear the call. I see Vic said that too. Hold on, let me switch my joint up real quick. Yeah, let me switch my joint up real quick. Oh shit! I turned my shit on. Hold on, real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna turn my other phone on and just click it back to the other number. But I don't know why. I don't know why. I can hear it on here though. That was crazy. Yo, my back, y'all, my back. Dog, I'm wondering, like, I'm like, yo, why y'all ain't say that? Lord, Jesus. I tell you, this podcasting thing is not easy, y'all. Like, you gotta have all your ducks in a row. You gotta have everything set up the way you need it. You heard? Like I usually freestyle. You heard? Like, I upload all my videos and just freestyle. Like, I just know what I got. You know what I'm saying? Let me set this up real quick for this one. Put my other number on here to ensure that everybody gets the proper number. 919-706-9990. Okay. But anyways, let's get to this though until the phone turns on. Yeah, so I don't know. Suge Knight, he might be right. You heard? Like, I don't know. Like, y'all tell me. Unpair that one. We go ahead and pair it to the new one. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm getting it done. All right, there you go. All right, now we set. We set. Yeah, Suge Knight. I don't know about Suge Knight, y'all, man. I don't know about Suge Knight, man. Suge Knight, we living in the era. He didn't come up in that era where it was all about the internet. So it's, you know what I mean? Now he understands it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I bet he's wishing that he would have did that now. I guarantee, I bet you he's wishing that he would have did that and took care of that now. You feel me? And did the right thing now. But it is what it is, man. Quavo. You heard? We got to talk about Quavo real quick. Also, I got to throw this in there. Costos is separating themselves from Diddy. Yo, Diddy is wild, man. Like, his lawyer, remember when his lawyer stood out there and said, his lawyer basically said that is a Costco's right up the block and he buys it in bulk. Well, Costco's is saying today they denying all claims of selling 1,000 bottles of baby oil to Diddy. You heard? Like, yo, this is a spectacle, y'all. I'm gonna be real. This is a spectacle. What's going on? It's like an embarrassment ritual. We gotta be honest. It's like an embarrassment ritual. Yeah, it's nasty. Look at this. It's all over the place. Oh man, Diddy, I don't know, Diddy. Quavo. Let's get into Quavo real quick, right? Another just a silly rapper that just does things just to do it, I guess. A lot of these rappers are silly to me, man. I don't know why they do certain things, but Quavo has to pay $700,000 for a slap. You heard? Let me put this up for y'all. Let me play this for y'all real quick. Salute to everybody in the building, man. A little behind the curve. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me play this for y'all. So he has to pay that immediately too. They I guess today. Pay attention.
Ghost rapper Quavo to pay nearly $700,000 for hitting a valet at the Wynn back in 2018. Antonio Henry, a former worker for the Encore, says Quavius Marshall injured him physically and emotionally. Marshall's lawyer had said Henry was not injured and was instead in a pursuit of what he called a hip-hop lotto ticket. The jury disagreed and ordered that payout happen today. Police issued Quavo a citation. However, the case does not appear in any court record.
Yeah, I had to change the number real quick. So the number is 919-706-9990. Call the hotline. Oh, snap. I might have had it. Damn, I don't know. But the hotline is 919-706-9990. I'll fix the other problem later. But yeah, did you see that? Y'all see what he said, y'all? Like, hold on. Oh my God. I don't know. I got so like something done changed, y'all. I'm gonna have to take this video down, y'all. I'm gonna take this video down, man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get rid of this bitch. I don't even like to talk politics, to keep it real with you. I don't really like to even talk politics. You feel me? Yo, look, let's just talk about Eric Adams. I just want to get this over with. Let's talk about Eric Adams real quick. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Salute to everybody here, man. Salute. Let's talk about Eric Adams. I don't really like to get into the politic thing. I'm gonna be real. I'm not really a politic dude. YouTube doesn't push when it's all about politics, right? But there's a lot of black men right now, even white. And the reason why I say white, I said the Epsteins, I said the Harvey Weinsteins, right? So they grabbing all of these guys, and is there a secret society? I gotta be honest, because today is nasty. Oh yeah. It's nasty for the mayor of New York City. I kind of thought he was nasty anyways. You heard when he was giving Diddy the key to the city, and I'm like, for what? I'm gonna be honest, for what? Like, shouldn't that go to somebody like an actual public figure in New York City? Diddy didn't even live in New York no more. Pay attention.
Bad boy of entertainment is getting the key to the city from the bad boy of politics. Give your hand together to Sean P. Diddy Combs, our brother. Giving it up for him. Show him some love.
I gotta be honest. He gets indicted. You heard? It's all these little thieves. It's like they thieves, bro. At this point in time, we gotta be honest, y'all. Like we put these guys in. We do the voting, so y'all put him in position. You heard? I ain't gonna hold you. It got nasty for him, though, y'all. This guy's no good, man. I gotta be honest, man, because I knew he was no good. You heard? I'm gonna be New York City Mayor Eric Adams busted for allegedly taking $10 million in dirty donation and lavish trips from foreign officials. So I'm gonna break that down for y'all real quick, right? So, and that's why I had this story on my mind the whole time. So I'm gonna break that down for you. What he does is, right? He's taking bribes, he's taking money and putting, all right, for instance, to Turkish. He's putting them in position. You heard? He's putting them in position, letting them open up different on his arm. Like, no, it may, all right, so a business may not have a license. He can okay it. He's the mayor. You get what I'm saying? He's the mayor of the city. So we also knew he was disgusting and probably allegedly dirty. He hasn't been found guilty, right? He's good friends with a scammer. Yeah. This dude is serving time right now. Bishop Whitehead. You heard? He's great friends with him, man. Like, they go golfing. Man, even 50 Cent want to know what the hell going on, man. I got to be honest. Even 50 Cent want to know what's going on. This shit getting crazy out here. Do you want to yeah, he always talk about a documentary or something like putting on Eric Adams. Look, I want to know what the F is going on out here. I'm just being honest. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Big breaking news tonight. For the first time in the history of New York City, a sitting mayor has been indicted for crimes. ABC News reporting that Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted by a federal grand jury. We do not know yet the exact charges. Federal authorities have been investigating Adams and members of his staff, issuing subpoenas for documents and cell phones. Several members of administration have resigned, some of them also friends of Mayor Adams. Again, Eric Adams, the 110th mayor of New York, has been indicted by a federal grand jury. We'll have the latest online and tonight on Eyewitness News at 11.
For the first time in history, yo, I think they don't understand. I be feeling like when you in that political world and you just black anyways, you got a target on your back. So if you make the wrong move or do something stupid, like, you feel me? Like, I got to be honest with y'all. But he responds. But it's kind of, I hate political Pay attention, y'all.
My fellow New Yorkers, it is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies. But they would not be surprising. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target I became. For months, leaks and rumors have been aimed at me in an attempt to undermine my credibility and paint me as guilty. Just this past week, they searched the home of our new police commissioner, looking for documents from 20 years ago, just 1 week after he joined my administration. Enough. I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit. If I'm charged, I know I am innocent.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. To me, they all dirty. How does that sound to y'all? Like, all right, so he want to play these games, right? So I see what's going on. I see what's going on. But I know a lot of y'all familiar with this guy, huh?
Only accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and
y'all familiar with him? It's the same guy that got Diddy. It's the same guy that got Diddy. These federal agents in New York ain't playing. Listen to it. Let them break down the charges for you because they seem to have their ducks in a row. Pay attention, y'all. It's 3 parts. Salute.
only accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and corporations. As we allege, Mayor Adams engaged in a long-running conspiracy in which he solicited and knowingly accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and corporations. As we allege, Mayor Adams took these contributions even though he knew they were illegal. And even though he knew these contributions were attempts by a Turkish government official and Turkish businessmen to buy influence with him. We also allege that the mayor sought and accepted well over $100,000 in luxury travel benefits from some of the same foreign actors who arranged many of the illegal campaign contributions. These benefits included free international business class flights and opulent hotel rooms in foreign cities.
So he taking foreign trips. You heard he's staying up in them best hotels. They not even counting all that. You heard they're not even counting the money they probably hand him in his hand. This is the feds, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you get it. This is the feds. He breaks down the case. He's with the so how can we say he's for us? And the first thing y'all do is he's a black man. But I think this brother said it best.
New York saying that this is not a black day. This is not a black day. This is a youth day. This is a youth day, Eric Adams. This is not a black day. Your policies are anti-black. You are a disgrace to all black people in this city. The things that you have done are unconscionable. You hurt our schools. Our streets are dirty. Our children are harassed by the police. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can shush me all you want, but the people are with us. And this is not a black day. This is a justice day.
First of all, I want to thank you for being here this morning. And I want to thank the supporters of all ethnic groups.
I think he said it best, y'all. Let's be honest. Because this ain't a black thing. I gotta be honest. This is not a black thing, man. Like I get tired of people doing. You see, he came up there with his whole black congregation. I'm just saying, like, this ain't a black thing. This is a corrupt thing. This is being down with them people, selling your soul, and then they coming back to get you later. You heard? Because there's some that work in the feds that don't care about none of that. I'm just saying, they not being biased or nothing. They don't care about nobody. They want to be the strongest on the planet. They are the biggest game. Let this federal agent that got Diddy in a jam break this down.
The mayor had a duty to disclose these gifts on his annual public disclosure forms so that the public could see who was giving him what. But as we allege, year after year after year, he kept the public in the dark. He told the public he received no gifts, even though he was secretly being showered with them. We allege that Adams accepted these benefits knowing that they were given to him because of his position. And in exchange for some of those improper benefits, he intervened in the New York City Fire Department's inspection process for a building owned and operated by the Turkish government, allowing it to open even though it had not passed the fire inspection. The corruption alleged in the indictment is, as I said, long-running. As we allege in the indictment, Adams' solicitation of illegal campaign contributions began in 2018. After he started raising funds for his 2021 mayoral campaign, he agreed to take contributions offered by multiple Turkish businessmen, several of whom he met in Turkey. Adams knew that these wealthy individuals could not legally donate in a U.S. election. Federal law clearly prohibits foreign donations. That's how we protect our elections from foreign influence. Yet Adams directed his staff to pursue this illegal money to support his campaign for mayor. And as we allege, Adams continued to pursue foreign money in secret well into 2021. And it didn't stop with his first campaign for mayor. As we allege, in 2023, the mayor rekindled these corrupt relationships, seeking more illegal campaign contributions from some of the same foreign sources to support his re-election campaign.
Y'all tell me, do we have his ducks in a row? Is the federal government ready? They actually can break down on a flow chart. You heard, they actually can break down the money that was spent just on your travel and everything else that you didn't take all this foreign money. You heard, it's nasty. Yo, you know how much money these guys make? They make way more money than the average human. I'm just being honest. The average person on the earth, you make more money as the mayor. You heard, the mayor of New York City, especially at this day and age. That it's just wow. Pay attention.
That we uncovered during the investigation. We just listed all out here. You see the year, 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2 in 2021. The destination, India all the way to Ghana. The benefits, the free upgrades or free tickets altogether, the hotel stays, and the value. And if you just sum up all the dollar amounts here, you get to more than $100,000. And of course, as I said before, every single trip that we list here was undisclosed.
He got some problems, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. He has some problems, and this doesn't make it any better. Just the company that he kept didn't make it any better. Look at this. These dudes are disgusting, and we know that this dude is one of the worst dudes because he scammed his own people in his congregation. You understand? He scammed his own people. So when you really break that down, look at them. Look at this. Yeah, they always scamming. It's like it'd be our own kind, and the first thing we do is say, "Oh, why are we doing this to a black man? Why are they doing this to themselves?" There's plenty successful black men that's in politics that's not out here committing fraud and doing certain things that's out of the realm of their job description and illegal and against the law. I'm just being honest. Look, it's just nasty work all the way around the world, man. Like, call the hotline, 919-706-9990. Call the hotline, man. I still got the other number up there. Down here, down bottom. I ain't going to keep this video up, y'all. See, I told y'all I talk about politics. My numbers don't be the same. You understand? That's why I never talk about politics. I try to stay away from it. Once you put Eric Adams or if you ain't CNN or one of them type of news stations, that like my audience wouldn't check for this. Like, you understand? Because it's you know, it's political news. You heard? So not many people are into political news. YouTube, they will block you. They don't want to hear your agendas. They don't want to hear nothing. You heard? Like, I'm just being honest. They don't want to hear your agenda. They don't want to hear nothing. They will block you. And then, you know, I was on a good streak. It don't make sense to do videos like this on a mayor. Like, I'm just being honest. You heard? And keep it real with you, I would love to do stories like that, but it's like playing by their rules. Actually, let me play this QUAVO video for y'all too. I found it. Let me play the QUAVO video for y'all too. He got 700,000. He got to pay for this, bro. Look, y'all.
On 8 closing arguments in the civil trial, the rapper QUAVO accused of starting this fight at the Wynn and injuring a valet emotionally and physically. We thank you for staying with us here at 6:30. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. The rapper and his lawyers say the valet is trying to hit what they call the hip-hop lotto. 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne, the only reporter following this case, has the story now from the Regional Justice Center.
Lawyers spent all day arguing in front of a Clark County jury Tuesday, ending weeks of testimony and trial, all boiling down to one major question. How much money is one slap worth?
6 years now since this has happened, and the defendants have refused to take this seriously, have refused to accept accountability for their actions or understand or care for what Antonio has suffered for.
The attorney for Wynn employee Antonio Henry, slapped by the rapper QUAVO back in 2018 in video first obtained by the 8 News Now investigators. QUAVO, on the stand earlier in trial, admits to what the video shows, that he slapped Henry. But QUAVO argues he didn't hurt him or even intend to, and the slap is just a slap.
A slap, ladies and gentlemen, is not something that is beyond the tolerance of a civilized society.
This scuffle, though, was anything but civilized. And while Henry's lawyers say he was a broken man both physically and emotionally afterward, and to this day, the major arguments, as they often do, came down to cash. In this case, Henry is looking for $800,000.
Yo, 700K though? He got 4 and he wanted 8. They gave him 7. I'm not even mad at that. Like, you heard? I ain't mad at yo. Look, QUAVO's a dummy. You's a dummy. Out, nigga, please, nigga. Oh, hell no, y'all. Hell no. You heard? And yo, look, I know he's worth millions, but how much? Like 700 to hurt him. 700 to hurt a QUAVO, bro. No, you know what? He make a lot of beats for a lot of people, man. So I know he's made a lot of money. He's a producer. You heard? And them beats alone is 50,000, 100,000. You heard? Like, and then especially when you signing deals. And that's if you got your business straight, you signing deals to where you actually make royalties. So he makes a lot of money, like, you know what I mean? But it was free money. It was free fucking money. Yo, nigga, I'm more than that's free money, nigga. 700 grand slap me, nigga. So that's telling you a slap. So that's 6 years. See, but are you willing to fight 6 years for that 700? I'm just being honest. Like, he fought 7 years for that 6 years for that 700. That's kind of crazy, right? Like, you can make that. You can get to it, man. Like, a lot of niggas don't get to it, bro. Like, 700 to me, I'm just being from the streets and doing what I used to do. 700, nigga, I'm gonna make that. In 6 years, I'm going to get that. You heard? Like, I don't know, but if it's free, yeah, I take it. It's free is for me. I gotta be honest, free is for me though. But this guy fought for 6 years, but that's nasty work, QUAVO. I don't know what the fuck you doing. Call the hotline, 919-706-9990. I think this mayor is really corrupt. I think he's nasty. I'm gonna be honest. I never liked him from the beginning. I think what he does is, right, he caught like he's doing now. He taps in and out with the black community. You know what I'm saying? And I got people that still live in New York City, and it's nasty, bro. Them streets is dusty. Them streets is dirty. They still putting garbage out in the fucking streets. It's New York City. They should have some type of disposals that get rid of this type of stuff. Instead, they invest in our money, and look what he's doing. He's doing business with the Turks. You heard? Salute to them. Like, look, if you could bribe these dumb Negroes, why not? Let's call it what it is. Because that's what's happening. And you got some Negroes that never had nothing. So a lot of them can be bribed. A lot of them can be talked out their goddamn drawers. No Diddy. I'm just being honest. No Diddy. And the only reason why, and I was looking, you know what I mean? I no longer live in New York, thank God, right? But I was paying attention. The only reason why he took back the key to the city is because the pressure was mounting. Everybody was saying, yo, nah, you gotta take back that key to the city. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why the mayor took back the key to the city. Other than that, Diddy probably would have been locked up with the key to the city and in one of his Miami mansions or some shit. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'll be honest. He probably would have been locked up with the key. You know what I mean? He got the motherfucking key. You heard? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, poor excuse for a mayor, man. It's disgusting, man. He didn't clean those streets up. And he did it. See, the same shit Diddy did. So he did it. It's the same thing CMG did. CMG, you know, these just, and well, Diddy, I can't even say Diddy case probably don't have nothing to do with killings. That motherfucker, he going to jail. And when Keefe D get on that stand and say, oh yeah, it was Diddy. Diddy gave us the money and he paid he paid him. Yeah. And he kept the money though. Once he say that shit, guess what? Now the feds open up the door to go. And I'm saying to myself, why haven't they done that yet though? Do they believe Keefe D? Because they might not even believe him. Because he's been going on Vlad, he's been everywhere actually saying Diddy. Yeah. Y'all know the Harlem legend. You know the Harlem legend. He paid and he kept the money. He died now. He since died. I'm just being real. So, like, I don't like to really, talk about that. Like, but he since died, but he kept the money. So, how's Keefe D gonna look right now? Like Keefe D, he's kind of like he's fucked, man. Keefe D is fucked because the only way Keefe D would have been saved, right? And his defense is what he's saying is he was just saying that for the clout. It's show business. It's entertainment. They don't want to hear that shit, bro. You gave details. You went on Vlad and gave details. So my thing is, why wouldn't they grab Diddy, right? So I think that's coming. And if they do grab Diddy, I think they're going to have Keefe D to testify against him to get no jail time. Or to get little to nothing and go home. Because he's been snitching. What's the difference, right? Keefe D been telling. Right? Keefe D been telling, right? He's been already on the podcast telling what's going on. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Salute, subscribe to the channel. Y'all, I'm going to take this video down. Go check out my other videos. Salute, man. I already knew what it was, though. When you talk about politics, it doesn't work. You heard? Always keep that in mind, y'all. Like politics, stay away. Stay away from the politics. And you know what? I changed my thumbnail, right? Listen. I changed my thumbnail about 2-3 times. And I said, you know what? I got to throw Eric Adams on here. He hot right now. Nah, dog. Stay away from Eric Adams, dog. Like anything that has to do with the political world. You heard? Like anything. Because people, some people behind these apps, they benefit from certain politics. Let me see something. Salute. Welcome to All of Legend TV. State your claim. Can you hear it? Yeah, wait. Let me make sure. Peace to the God. Let me make sure the people can hear you. Let me make sure the people. Can y'all hear my phone? Y'all can hear it? QVDF. Yo, can y'all hear it? Let me know if y'all can hear it. My Mars or anybody in there. No, they saying they can't hear you. Why not? That's wild. No, I can hear you good in my shit. I'm just saying, Moot, y'all can't hear it? Hold on, let me. But the people can't hear you. Hold on, you gotta call back. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me reboot it right quick. Why the fuck? I know I got everything right, y'all. Like I know I ain't tripping, man. Unpaired, yes. I got everything up. I don't know what's going on, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me just pair my drink back to this drink. Rodecaster Pro. There you go. Call back the hotline, y'all. Go ahead. Call back the hotline real quick. Let's see, man. I don't know what's going on today, man. See, today I'm out of sync, y'all. I'm out of sync, man. I'm out of sync today. All of legends out of sync today. Yo, salute. Welcome to Home Legend TV. State your claim. Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him? Let me make sure the people can hear you out there. Yo, you gotta turn your TV down in the background too, bro. They saying no. Oh my God. What the hell going on? Yeah.
I was about to make a move. Yeah, think about Kev. I see your
Can
face.
y'all hear him now? Can y'all hear him now? Can y'all hear him now?
Think about Kels. Yeah, they can hear me good. Yeah. Kels.
He sound loud as hell.
R. Kelly.
Now, yeah, all right, there you go. No, my bad, y'all. Okay. See, I told y'all I'm out of sync. No, let me tell you what it was, brother. I didn't have my rodecaster. I don't want to say little rod. Pause, no Diddy. My rodecaster, I didn't have it plugged up to my.
I got you.
Go ahead,
yeah,
man.
You doing your thing, champ.
Yeah.
Nah, but peace to you. You do your thing, but also Kels about to make it. Watch him be on the stand. He gonna make a move.
Wait. You say R. Kelly's gonna make a move?
Yeah, watch this. Kels got a monster library that's probably been had Diddy in there. And Kel's like, whoop, I'm tired of holding y'all niggas down. Now you got a watch, a lot. Mary J, a lot. It's going to be a lot of ugliness.
I think Mary J has been hiding for quite some time now. Like, she's been quiet.
Yeah.
Usher, Justin Bieber. I think all of them going to get the business.
And all that, yup. Go back, look at all their old albums. Who the executive producer? They did plenty of time with that nigga. Come on, man. On video.
Yeah, I think they all going to get the business real soon. They all.
Next thing.
I mean,
either you gonna be kept the witness for him, or you gonna be pulled in as a participator.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. The feds have all the tapes. What do you think that's going to lead to?
They're going to go. I think everybody already know it, whoever been on there, but the feds have talked to a few people, and they say, "Yo, either you gonna come with us, because Diddy gonna call you for a character witness."
Do you think there's a secret society?
I don't know much but me. It's all nastiness out there. I ain't never been in this society, but it's the way it's looking. It's nasty work out there.
Salute, man. I appreciate you calling up.
I already know how it is. But think about Kels. Kels like, got so money. I got.
I don't know. I don't know if Kel's going. I don't know if he's going to take the deal and try to get up out of there.
Him and Kels was Ace Boone Coon. That was shoes with laces.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yep. Everybody ain't saying nothing about Kels. Kels like, yep, my free ticket. Salute to you, man.
Salute.
I catch you every, every evening you on, man. Word up. Keep doing your thing.
Salute. Appreciate you.
Lots of VA, Vibe Beach, man. Originally broken. Salute. Everybody.
Salute. Call the hotline, y'all. 919-706-9990. I ain't gonna lie. Mary J has been very quiet. Usher has been very quiet. There's not many people saying anything. Like, let's be honest, y'all. Like, a lot of people has been quiet. It has been very quiet. I couldn't believe my mic wasn't plugged up or nothing, y'all. You heard? I'm gonna be honest. Like, my mic wasn't even plugged up or nothing. This whole time, y'all didn't hear my microphone or nothing. Oh, man. I'm totally out of sync today. Oh, God. I'm going to take this video down, man. Y'all can call in and just speak your mind, man. You heard? Or I could drop the link. Look, I'm going to drop the link. Make sure you show your face, not your waist, though. Not anybody can just pull up here. You heard? Hold on. That's a fact. Show your face, not your waist. You heard? But I knew it, though. When you do politics like this, politics won't go very far, man. I'm telling you. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Let the people know where you're calling from.
Hi, Harlem legend. My name is Kira. I'm calling from the West Coast. How are you?
How you doing? How you doing? West Coast in the building, man. Where at in the West Coast? LA, Oakland?
Nevada.
Oh, Nevada. Las Vegas.
But I'm representing Brooklyn, so I just want to make sure we keep that first and foremost. So
Okay,
we
salute to the
sitting over
BK.
here representing MK
You
always,
already know.
always.
Salute to BK. State your claim. I don't really like to do these politics because you see what happens, it doesn't match.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sis. Let me hear you.
Absolutely. So, well, there's two things. One, did you read the Kim Porter book?
Well, I put out a report yesterday that it was fake.
So the thing is that what's happening now, I don't know if you were able to see, so there was another breakdown given, but what's happening now is Albie Shore and Quincy are going at it because Albie is saying that the only thing that is not fake in the book is him sleeping with Diddy, but he's saying other things are true, whereas Quincy's arguing that everything in the book is fake. So now the legitimacy of the book is up in the air.
Quincy, ain't that the son?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did see Albie Shore, the father.
Mm-hmm.
He actually wanted an investigation started, and I actually seen the person that wrote the book do an interview, and they asked him, "Is everything in this book real?" He said, "Well, to me, it's real." And it's an actual white man that changed his name so he can sound black and can appeal. I'm being honest. This is what happened. So you want to be very, very careful with this book because read it and get your refund. You read it and get your goddamn refund. That's all I'm gonna tell you because it's not. Why you think? I mean, it's getting pushed, but it's not getting pushed. Do you understand?
No, absolutely. One thing I heard was if it's absolutely not true, any money that we spent on the book is going to go directly to the children anyway. So
yeah, I'm just telling. It's a white man. A white man wrote this book that changed his name to a black name so he can appeal to people like you and I. I'm just being honest. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I do my homework.
No, of course. I will tell you what I'm waiting to find out is if it's actually true that how he obtained his information was actually because people are being vague about whether or not, did Kim have manuscripts? Did Kim have actual files? Did Kim have a computer that was actually stolen? So people are arguing over these details to either disprove or prove whether or not this person was actually able to get their hands on something that was actually belonging to Kim.
And I did see that King of Gun Hill, Albie Shore. No, I'm not gonna say she's capping because she has her perspective of what she's seeing it from. I understand the audience. What I'm talking, I always we correct each other. You know what I mean? Albie Shore is totally against the whole book. He's totally against the whole book. He wants an investigation launched immediately. You heard? So he's calling
into the book or into Kim's death?
No, Kim's death in the book.
Yes.
In the book. Okay. Yes. I actually did a video on it. I got 50,000 views on it. Go look at it. I did a video on it the other day. I brought all the evidence. I brought everything out. And I basically showed everybody what was going on. That's not her book, man. I don't know. Maybe some of it is real.
Yeah.
But I think this is somebody trying to make a quick buck.
I hear you. I definitely hear you. I'm waiting to see what comes out about all of this sooner than later because there's been a lot of things coming out this year that's been blowing us away and it's been a lot to keep up with. I will say also too, going back to what you said about the mayor, I think it's very crazy that him being indicted shortly after his chancellor is resigning. And then not to mention, I don't know if you saw that people are upset. Advocates are calling for criminal charges against the people who were under the chancellor because they were using money meant for homeless students to go to Disney World.
Wow. Well,
so all of this is blowing up at the same time.
Yeah, you gotta always say to yourself, if the top is corrupt, so is the bottom. Like, come on. It's gotta be people that's overseeing and allowing you to keep doing this. It's just like the mayor Tiffany Henyard. I don't know if you ever heard of her.
No.
Oh, so she's from Chicago, and it's nasty down there. She's a black
You know, it's
mayor,
so
and
funny.
she just used all those people's money up down there.
Okay, so now that makes sense because I was reading in social internet streets and people were saying I'm surprised they were able to go after the mayor of New York before the mayor of Chicago, and I was like, whoa, what's the mayor of Chicago doing? And now you're saying that makes sense.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a whole thing about the mayors of this year that's been corrupt. Tiffany Henyard, I believe there's one out of DC.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
There's one out of DC that was recent. They just got him on camera receiving money. Yeah, mayor. I think what is he? The mayor of DC. He got braids in his hair. You know what I'm talking about? Young kid.
Really?
They got him. Yeah, they going after these mayors for real.
Oh my gosh!
So,
yeah, no, it's wild.
Yeah, you might give me a good
Oh,
idea.
yes, that's what I was gonna say. Forgive me. That's what I was gonna say to you, Harlem.
Yeah.
One of the big things that I'm hearing is crazy too is that they're saying that a lot of people are saying that they're going after the mayor because he didn't want to deal with the migrant situation. So they're saying that it's a call from the Democrats saying, you don't want to do what we tell you to do. They're basically trying to say that this is one of the things that's making them go after him because he's not playing nice with the whole migrant crisis in the city. And I just think that's an interesting take, but we're going to see what we find out.
Yeah, I don't. It's 2024, the year of the truth. Salute to Sandra Levy. Yeah, it's 2024. It's no joke. This year, by far, has been the most exposed so far.
It has.
Oh yeah, people are getting exposed left and right. I know a lot of mayors don't went down though this year, and
it's so bad because you got to remember. Adams was screaming to the White House, y'all are not giving us enough money to deal with this migrant situation.
Actually, I'm not going to do it. You know why? Because I'm telling you, look, politics don't push the needle. Over here, they don't want to hear that. I'm telling you, they don't want to hear politics. I got to stay away from politics. I'm not doing politics.
I feel that. I feel that. No, I feel that.
Every time I say that, I end up doing it, and I end up with the same.
But you know what's so good about you, though? I'll tell you what's good about you, though, is that you're taking it from an angle that means something to the culture, and not that you are trying to get us caught up in the political jargon that only confuses us and keeps us away from what's most important.
I learned the lesson today. I appreciate you calling.
No, I feel that.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
You.
Thank you so much, Harlem.
Salute. Salute, sis.
Salute.
Yeah, politics is not the way to go. Yeah, like politics is like they don't match. Yeah, it's kind of weird is the way they move in politics. But salute to everybody that pulled up in the building. I appreciate everybody. Please hit that like button, subscribe. Well, subscribe to the channel. Set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Rest in peace to young Dolph once again. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace to this young man. Millionaire just lost their lives for nothing, bro. Like, it's really for nothing, to be honest. Really for nothing. Over a rap beat to this young punk. You heard? He got what he deserved, though, y'all. You heard? That's how I feel. He got what he deserved, though, y'all.
Was one of 3 people charged, but he's the only person on trial right now. The jury can find Johnson guilty or not guilty on 3 different charges. Number 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. 2, first-degree murder. And the 3rd, a convicted felon in possession of a firearm.
He was found guilty, y'all. Stupid. I gotta be real. Carl Winslow cleans up, man. Yeah. He kind of cleans up the air. He leave this old man alone, man. Whoever you is, loose cannon. You seem like a clout chaser. I don't know you, but pay attention.
I see, like when Diddy fucked Carl Winslow, we was at the party, and we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right?
Right.
I'm a goofy nigga. I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear a nigga just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing this bitch out?
Right.
Nigga, I kick in the door. Poof. Kick in the door. Nigga,
Oh my God. Well, Carl Winslow responds. Listen to him, man. This is funny though, y'all.
Hey, Mr. Bell Johnson, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Hey, do you have any response to this bizarre story that's circulating about you and Diddy? Some guy named Loose Cannon told this story about you and all.
I don't know that man. I've never met him before. I wish him well, though.
What's your message to those who are talking about it and actually think? What's your message to them? Loose Cannon.
Life.
God bless that old man, y'all. God bless that old man. Quavo giving away money, y'all. You heard? Pay attention.
On 8 closing arguments in the civil trial, the rapper QUAVO, accused of starting this fight at the Wynn and injuring a valet emotionally and physically. We thank you for staying with us here at 6:30. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. The rapper and his lawyers say the valet is trying to hit what they call the hip-hop lotto. 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne, the only reporter following this case, has the story now from the Regional Justice Center.
Lawyers. Long story short, he got to pay $700,000 just for slapping a nigga. Wow, that's crazy. Shotgun Suge just keeping us up on game. Yeah, he's letting us know there's rituals. And most likely, Diddy done went through them.
They used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They used to take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg, they have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet. They ain't put enough work in. This is Hollywood. So everybody want to go act like they don't know what's going on.
Hold on a second,
but
Suge.
if you just look. That's all you got to do. Is
I
watch.
have never heard of anything like that. So if I haven't heard about it, just assume a lot of people haven't heard that before. But you think it's on video?
Let's stop for a second.
Go ahead, Suge.
Okay.
Last but not least, man, one of the most crookedest dudes, bro. You heard politics. Y'all know how it go, man. When it's politics, hey, look, they gonna come with their crew, man. They gonna try. You heard? But it goes down. Pay attention.
Big breaking news tonight. For the first time in the history of New York City, a sitting mayor has been indicted for crimes. ABC News reporting that Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted by a federal grand jury. We do not know yet the exact charges.
Oh, and let's keep in mind, they actually have his indictment sealed. Kind of wild, right? I ain't gonna hold you. They got it sealed, so we won't get major details.
My fellow New Yorkers, it is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies. But they would not be surprising. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target.
Oh, please, Negro. The federal government breaks it all down.
Only accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and corporations. As we allege, Mayor Adams engaged in a long-running conspiracy in which he solicited and knowingly accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and corporations. As we allege, Mayor Adams took these contributions even though he knew they were illegal. And even though he knew these contributions were attempts by a Turkish government official and Turkish businessmen to buy influence with him. We also allege that the mayor sought and accepted well over $100,000 in luxury.
They taking down all these dudes, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the building. Make sure y'all go enjoy my other videos. Subscribe to the channel. Set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live, man. It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Salute to everybody that donated to the channel, everybody that showed love to the channel. Subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow strong. I promise y'all. We'll be back strong. I promise y'all. Anything else? Make sure y'all go over to 050 The Movement. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Make sure y'all go over to Miss Miyagi. You heard Miss Miyagi on YouTube. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Salute.
Eat. Go look at the page.
Also, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok, Harlem Legend TV. Appreciate y'all.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at Kid Toes Jad. A nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.